Everyone, welcome to the 12 Man Insight Podcast. I'm Mo. I'm here with your boy Tommy. Tommy, what's up, man? How was your Thanksgiving, man? What did you have on the table?
Oh, my Thanksgiving was good. We had just the traditional Thanksgiving foods, and then a couple Seahawks victories as well. We
Let's
got to
go.
dive in. We got to dive into that. I mean, there's a reason why I'm so smiley right now. I mean, everything's coming together.
Yes,
Everything is
sir.
coming together.
Yes, sir. No, I'm really excited to talk about today's episode. We didn't have an episode last week, so let's kind of recap the last 2 weeks. Let's start with the Jets game. Special teams woes, to say the least, Tommy. Special teams. We got a couple of people who got fired after that game.
Yeah, that was funny enough. Just a quick story. I was on a plane ride back from San Francisco, and coincidentally had a TVs on the back of the seats, and the Seahawks game was on, so I got to watch it. And whoa, I mean, right off the rip, there, I was like, "This is going to be a long flight. Like, this is going to be a long flight." Is there something else on? No, but yeah, I mean, the start of that Jets game was complete utter disaster. I mean, especially from a special team standpoint, we saw it all. Fumbles on kick returns. We got PATs getting blocked. I mean, basically everything that could have gone wrong from a special team standpoint early on in that Jets game went wrong. We were probably looking for maybe a blocked punt there as well, but we didn't have to see that either. So um, but yeah, I mean, obviously, D. Williams, Laviska Chenault no longer on the roster, which with all due respect to them as people and players, I do see the approach that Seattle's making. Right now, it just with how fresh everyone is, it's a tryout to me still for some of these fringe guys. I mean, obviously you got your
Mhm.
set group of guys that aren't going anywhere, but for some of these fringe roster players, it's still a tryout. I think it's a season long tryout, and those two have not produced to the level we needed. And next man up.
Yeah, yeah. I was when they fired D and Laviska Shenault. I was like, oh man, D Williams is next because he's got to get fired. But I felt bad for Laviska. He had a kickoff return in the 49ers game. I was at that game. Really cool to see. He had that return. He had a couple of good runs. He was good on special teams. But I think Mike McDonald was sending a message, right? We don't, you can't cost us the game or something like that. So I like the culture that is being built. What do you know about this new guy they got?
Yes, Jalen Darden. Jalen
Yep.
Darden. So yeah, I know Jalen personally back at UNT when I was working with the football team at North Texas, and just one year with him. Got to see him up close and personal. I loved him in the draft process. I had an old Twitter way back when. I'm sure on there somewhere it says I need Jalen Darden in a Seahawks uniform. Well, I finally got it right. Maybe
Nice.
not the way we expected. But yeah, for those who don't know, Jalen Darden, and we're talking about a guy that's come in. We signed him just because he has no fumbles on punt and kick returns this year. So his job right now is just to protect the football on punt and kick returns. So but Jalen Darden is a player. As we saw on Sunday, he's a smaller dude, skinnier frame. He's got unbelievable twitch. He accelerates extremely well, trustworthy hands, and he's a good dude as well. He's a really good dude. I mean, if you don't know, he was picked in the fourth round of the 2020 NFL Draft by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Tom Brady was a big part of the Buccaneers trading up to get Jalen Darden, which
Oh.
actually the Buccaneers traded up with the Seahawks to get Jalen Darden.
Oh wow.
Um, and he had shown a lot of flashes in Tampa, but never really put it together in the regular season. Had some opportunities elsewhere, and now he finds himself on Seattle, and it's a big opportunity for him because we need a guy that can protect the football on punt and kick returns. And so we're gonna work to maybe we'll see how things play out. Maybe we can get Jalen Darden on here.
Let's
I just
go.
I just want to see him stick for a little bit here before we drag him on here and something happens. You never know in the league. So,
Yep.
but yeah, great dude. Excited to see what he can do. I love it, obviously. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I was just really shocked, or not shocked, but kind of afraid. And when I saw that first return and the ball was on the ground, I was like, damn, not again. Not again. Come on, man. And it looks like he was already down and somebody just punched it out. But that, like, for a minute there, I was like, shit, not again.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was like, JD, no, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
luckily he was down. So
Yep.
all,
So
all is well. All is well.
all is well.